The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's bosom.
Hello everybody. I accidentally bumped the controller and it advanced stuff, so I had to start this video a little late. So we're going to switch this dialogue box. We're gonna hit X now.
Each butterfly is a lost soul, and now they can all be at peace.
That's amazing.
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess. It was a noble sacrifice you made. Thank you, my beautiful girl. And goodbye.
Yeah, Rab's heartbreak in this game is exceptional. Because he lost, like, his son-in-law and his daughter, right? And he's an old man. He can't get that back. Whereas our hero lost his parents. But, like, he got a different set of, he got, like, a different family. Like, he grew up a happy kid. And you know, it sucks that he lost his real parents, but he grew up a happy kid. It's rough. Like, it's rough for Rab.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she? Oh, no. She didn't, did she? So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh? Oh, if only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie, you've been through so much. But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh? Oh, Eleanor. Sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
Yeah, this is another thing where, in the design of a game, it's amazing that they took the time for this. You know, games aren't geared to go like, well, let's take an emotional break for 30 minutes. That's not the way game design usually works. And it's lovely when you see it and it works. Alright, the Altar of Souls is our location. Things would be a lot easier if we could just fly up to Yggdrasil like those butterflies. Sorry, now's not the time to be saying silly things like that, is it? No! It's not, cat girl. I think I figured out who that girl is. It's kind of hard to believe, though. No, I got it. It's really obvious. Not hard to believe at all. Wasn't the Queen brave rescuing you the way she did? Yes. Yes, she was. Veronica and I must learn from her example. After all, it's our job to protect you now. Oh. Like, you're so much smarter than your sister. Oh, darling, that ceremony was just beautiful. Your parents are at peace now, I'm sure. You look amazing, by the way. Like, I hate to say it, but it's true.
Lady Eleanor. Who's there? You weren't supposed to see that. I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk? My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born. So in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. I loved her so much. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother. You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then. Wait, up there. Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt. Heliodor. Come on. We need to get back to the others.
Okay. So Jade's a decent amount older than me. She remembers me being born. Is she coming? She gets stuck somewhere? Does she disappear? Does she just refuse to follow us after a certain distance? We're sure to be cut if we go that way. Let's go back towards the altar before they find us. Yeah, but where are you? Oh, wow! That's so weird. So where does she disappear? I want to see where this happens. Because this is interesting. This is, like, interesting programming-wise. Will she follow me all the way if I'm reasonable about it? Like if I just keep her on camera? Yeah, she will, okay.
Where are the ones from the altar?
No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn?
No sign of him either. Blast! They must have gone away. It's him! He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
Oh, for goodness sake.
What shall we do with the girl?
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to side with him.
Just you try it.
She's awesome.
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrik! Sir Hendrik!
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
You know, it would help if you took the lead, lady. I don't know where I'm going. Fair enough.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run. You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia. Men, the Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl. Forward! This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic. You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Princess Jade? Surely not.
No! Hold on!
Princess!
I won't let you go again.
That I won't let you go again fall vision is one of my 5 favorite moments in the game. It's amazing. It's so good. Like, you can just tell how broken she is about, like, letting him go the first time. Sorry, I had to mute my mic because you were crying. Alright, anyway. Okay.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Jeez! Come in, lady!
I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we? I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother, that she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dandrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go. I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him. So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected to see Hendrik again, let alone on a battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive. Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Now, this is a thing that probably not a lot of people have thought about. I mean, aside from the fact that Jade has purple eyes and they're amazing, is that, you know, Jade's pain is very real as well. That she forsook any kind of, like, stable family life, like, as a child. Stayed with this wandering... I mean, a man she trusted as a member of her family, but, like, there was a castle and a father waiting for her. And she decided not to go back to that and to travel around. It's been long enough for our main character to grow up into the man he is. That's really crazy for a little girl. I mean, clearly everybody in this game has a backstory, right? And we have multiple characters whose backstory we don't know. But there's a mini medal back here. Alright. So we can save our game here. Or we can head back to Dundrasil. Meet up with our friends. There are enemies on the road, of course. We have all the sparkly spots out of this entire area. So as we just run. We just run back. We didn't even fall off the map. we just ended up somewhere less than convenient. Oh, Hendrix and John. Forgot about that.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has.
Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you? Yeah!
Hendrik!
Princess!
I'm sorry. Get on. Now hold on tight.
She just
Princess,
kills his horse.
what have you become?
Henrik is an irredeemable jerk. Let us not put any, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. Henrik also has a backstory, but he is an irredeemable jerk. Like, he just is. He's just a jerk. Where my dragons go? Alright, anyway, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.